to another thrilling episode of Prog Review. And today, what am I doing? What am I doing today? I'm upsetting the apple cart. I'm annoying everyone. How so? How so? How can this be? For I am reviewing the Minecraft soundtrack. Look at that. Originally released back in 2011. I think that's what it says. Oh no, this one's later because it says copyright between 2009 and 2015, so it's a little bit later. This is the soundtrack beta, alpha. It's a soundtrack beta. I'll edit it out. No one will notice the mistakes. Minecraft is a game. It's a computer game. It's on many different platforms. One could describe it as Lego in a game. You build things. That's one aspect of it. You can also play a survival mode. It's a really clever game. I was a bit, in the early days dismissive of it, but you got to remember this was a long time ago, and it's developed into something quite amazing. My kids are obsessed with it, both of them, and they've continued to be obsessed with it over all these years, which is, I think, quite remarkable. But then you have the soundtrack, and the soundtrack is probably one of the best computer game soundtracks there is. For it is very suited to the game. It's ethereal, ambient, electronica, minimalist. There's a lot going on to it. The guy who did this is a fellow called Daniel Rosenfeld, though he goes by the name of C418 or C418 or C418 or C418. I think I've covered all bases there, and yeah, it's really good. But this, I got this for the kids years ago, and I've taken ownership of it because Verity doesn't play it on a record deck, so I said I'm having that back because it is nice to listen to. It is good to put on. It's up there with Eno and people like that. And this is the limited edition green version. This is probably a rarity now. I don't know about these things. But whoa! Oh, I have touched it, so therefore it is ruined. But like I said, I bought it many years ago to impress the kids. Now this is different to the CD edition, because the CD edition, is better. How so, Darren? How so? Well, there's 24 tracks on the CD edition and digital download, and on the vinyl there's only 12 tracks. They really scale back, what's on it. But you get all the hits, you get all the bits. But looking at the track list, and there's one track on here on the digital download and CD called Oxygen and Equinox, which shows you where Daniel is coming from, so if you like a bit of genre, you wouldn't mind this, so that's good, isn't it? So yeah, you might want to pick it up. I think it's out there on CD still, or download. Don't think you can get the green vinyl. I even think the black vinyl might be a little bit limited these days, but it really is a very relaxing, soothing, and it's almost a chill out album. You could put it on and just float away with it. It's very, very calming and very relaxing, and as I've said, it goes very well with the game. There is a second edition called the soundtrack beta, but that wasn't given a tangible release. It's only out on download. It was self-released by Mr. Rosenfeld. He released that himself, so I haven't got that one because it's one, I didn't know it existed because there wasn't a physical release, and yeah, I think you've got all the hits here. I'm sure it's worth checking out. I'll have to check it out one day, but I don't tend to go for downloads. Maybe it's on Spotify. It might be on Spotify. Should check Spotify. That's what I need to do. yeah, there is apparently rumoured that there might be a third one coming along in April. He dropped a hint that there's something might be coming along, so that is something to look out for. But yeah, I know many of you will poo-poo this review, and poo-poo is no good. We don't want poo-poo. Give it a chance. Like I said, if this was been released, I don't know, 40 years ago, he'd have been up there with the likes of Jean-Michel Jarre and Mike Oldfield. For it is, you know, it is a really good, memorable ambient album. It's very hard to do memorable ambient pieces, if you know what I mean. You know, it can either be sonic mush, you know, or something that's very repetitive, but he gets the themes working. And again, it's very sparse. Keyboard, predominantly keyboard. That kind of, he's got this kind of wonky piano patch that he refers to a lot. Sounds like a slightly detuned upright piano, you know, pub piano. Lots of reverb and, you know, real atmospheric stuff. So yeah, and it's oddly replayable. It's something that you can put on. Like I said, it's got, you know, you wouldn't think it being a game soundtrack album that it's something that you could, you know, it could bear repeat playing. But trust me, it does. It is something good. And Herbie, my boy, he likes putting it on. He puts it on. He's got the CD of it. Of course, he's a big fan of the game and the soundtrack. So there you go. It's another way of getting your kids into minimalist and ambient music, almost progressive music. Oh, you see there. And yeah, it's got elements of you know, Eric Satie with the piano. I'm thinking, yeah, you know, he's the piano work that he did. All the synth legends, you know, Vangelis. Yeah, so it's well worth hopefully I've piqued your interest. I'll see if I can find a link to Tangible Product and put it in the description box below. But I fear it may have slipped out of print. Maybe I'll put a link to eBay or something like that down there. In terms of rating, it scores. I've got to find the track list so I can say it right. It scores 5 subwoofer lullabies out of 5. That's 5 subwoofer lullabies out of 5. The only downside is it should have been a double, so we got all the tracks, but it isn't. But then it doesn't outstay its welcome. The vinyl is a brief sojourn into the world, the musical world of Minecraft. So there you go. And you think now that Minecraft is owned by Microsoft, that they'll be reissuing this all the time. So there you go. And again, lovely sleeve, and this one is green vinyl. You can get the black vinyl and the CD as well. So hopefully this has got you interested. And I will be talking about the Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack in the next video. And I'm going to be doing it as a prog review. How so? Because it features Mellotron on it. And if an album's got Mellotron on it, that's an instant prog review thumbs up, isn't it? That gets it through the door. So there you go. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this video or not, don't forget to exercise your rights by thumbsing up or down this video. It's all engagement. It all feeds the algorithm. Also, if you want to feed the algorithm, we need comments. We need comments, and you can tell me what your favourite video game soundtrack is. Is it Pac-Man? Yeah. Pac-Mania. That's got some good music on it. Mr. Do. I used to like Mr. Do. That's some good tunes. But I'm getting to obscure video games that nobody cares about. Rainbow Islands, there's another one. But these are soundtracks that they're earworms, aren't they? Get into the brain. Don't forget, you can support this channel by going to patreon.com/lock and throwing some money in the hat and helping out, and it really does. or you can listen to my abysmal music at music.darrenlock.com, and you can even buy it. You can actually spend money on it. Who'd do that? Yeah? It's crazy stuff. And then there's the social media, but nobody cares about social media these days. That's it. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now you should know what that is, and that is Prog on.